I'm with Jane Cook just now, development manager of Cumbrae, and heavily involved in the garrison. First of all, can you tell me a wee bit about the garrison? That's been over a year now since you've been involved. The business centre's just about to open.
That's correct. The business centre hopefully will be opening around about April, May. And it's the culmination of the investment we got from the Scottish Government, just under £400,000 for a business centre, and there's an arts exhibition space at the back of the garrison as well. But we're getting quite excited about the business centre. We've had lots of interest from the businesses on the island. They want to get together. We've got a mentoring programme that's being run by Highlands and Islands. Business Gateway are going to take some space. We've got a few new start-up companies that are going to come in and use a hot desking facility. So we're going to be off and running quite quickly, I think, for the business centre.
Okay. Looking towards what's been happening recently, obviously there's been North West Council been announcing cuts in the budget. Community halls and libraries have been one of the fears. How do you think Cumbrae will adapt?
I think it's very difficult to say at this stage just what's going to happen. I don't think any of us, other than, we realise that life is never going to be the same again as far as the services that we've enjoyed for many years that are provided by local authorities. They've got some, I would hate to be working for a local authority just now. They've got horrendous decisions that they have to take. I think all that we can say just now is Cumbrae Community Development Company have made approach to the council. Whatever we can do to support and to help, we will do. We've taken on, or we're in discussions with them to provide a service level agreement in terms of opening and closing the halls. We've not taken it any further than that. We're quite a young company as well, and we don't want to bite off more than we can chew, but if we can help the local authority, we will do it, and we do appreciate the difficult job we've got.
Looking towards later, see, one of the big announcements which has recently been made is the Maritime Festival, which, as we know as well, is going to have a new name, which is still to come. But can you tell me a wee bit more about the actual festival itself and what it can actually provide for Millport?
Sure. The festival is brand new. It's so new, it's still not actually been able to tell the people in Cumbrae too much about it at the moment, so I'm going to get killed for this. But the festival's going to happen the weekend of the 13th of August, and we made a bid for the festival second half of last year, and we won it. The festival is owned, I suppose, at the moment by Gale, who are a fantastic company based in Glasgow, who are traditional boat builders. And the event is about celebrating traditional boat building in the Gallic countries. So we will be playing host to Portugal, Spain, France, Ireland, and probably our home regions as well, Orkney, Shetland, and various regions within Scotland. So we're very furiously pulling together the event. There'll be events on water, which will be regatta of traditional boats. We'll have events on land, which will be about the crafts and the skills that are involved, like wood turning, furniture making, weaving, basketry, knots, all the sort of things that the skills around boat building on land, but it'll be very much aimed at the family market. We'll be inviting people to come and try, whether it's building a boat or whether it's sailing or rowing one. So this will be year one, and if it's a success, and if the people in Cumbrae think that it's something that they would like to own, then the plan would be to develop it over the next 5 years, so that the event would be our contribution towards the Commonwealth Games in Scotland in 2014.
Of course, good. It sounds exciting. One of the other things I was going to ask you just quickly was about your neighbour, Little Cumbrae, or Wee Cumbrae. Obviously it's been creating a lot of international headlines. How do you think, well, maybe more appropriate is, what opportunities do you think there could be in terms of linking the islands, in terms of business advantages?
Well, funny you should ask me that. The chairman, Alan Hill, and myself already had some discussions with the new owners of Little Cumbrae, Mrs. Plodder, Mr. and Mrs. Plodder, who are very, very keen to work on opportunities with ourselves. We had a session just a couple of weeks ago. We talked about a ferry which would go between the two islands, and a ferry would mean that the job opportunities that will come up over the next couple of years, that on Greater Cumbrae we'd have first choice, I guess, or a good opportunity to secure a lot of these posts. We'd also have the opportunity to provide product and also to bring the tourists to the island via Greater Cumbrae. So you can imagine having the two-island visit. So we talked about that. We talked about energy generation. It's an issue for Greater Cumbrae as well as Little Cumbrae. At the moment there is no power to Little Cumbrae, so that's a big issue for them. And we talked about their jetty. They have a problem with access at the moment, and we've been helping to signpost them in terms of government support. So yeah, we're looking forward to a little brother and big sister, or whatever the family relationship might be, but we're looking forward to a good future.
Okay, Jane, thank you very much. Okay.